Okay, the first thing that we are going to install server operating system. Go to server operating system, and from there the first thing that we have to install is what? That is FTP services. So how to install? File transfer protocol, start, settings, control panel. From there access edge remove programs, then edge remove Windows components, and from there we have to select what? From there we have to select application server and go to details of the application server. Select application server, then go to details. From there select IIS and again go to what? Go to details, and from there select file transfer protocol FTP sign. Select and then enable the checkbox. Go to click on the OK button, again OK, and next to install it. If it asks about the CD, so just browse and select i386 folder they have already copied in the C drive. It is going to ask about the CD, that insert the Windows Server 2003 CD in the CD-ROM for the installation of these services. So what we have to do, I have already copied the i386 folder in the C drive of the server operating system. So just select i386, open, and again click to install it. If it again asks, so again open and OK to install the services. Now the services are going to be installed from that i386. The i386 means that the Windows folder will be all the services available in i386. Check out the CD, the Windows XP CD, 2000, 2003, Windows 7, each and every Windows CD, there is a folder with the name of i386. So these are all the services are available in that folder. So if you don't want to insert again and again the CD into the CD-ROM for each and every services, for web server, for FTP server, for DNS, DHCP, so just open that CD into the, just go insert that CD into the CD-ROM and open that CD and copy i386 in the C drive of server operating system. And just then after that just remove the CD. So it asks about the services for the CD, so just select that folder that you have copied in the C drive, so you don't have to insert the CD again and again to install that services. Now the service has been installed, go to click on finish. Now what we have to do, first of all just check it out, go to what? My computer C drive, and there is a folder with the name of initpub, and in that folder there is another folder with the name of FTP root, file transfer protocol. Open it, there is nothing because it's empty. So first of all we have to what? We have to create our services. How to create FTP site? Start program admin tools, and from there open what? IIS, Internet Information Services Manager. First of all open it, and there we have to what? We have to create our FTP site. So there is what? FTP site is already available. By default there is what? There is default FTP site, but show you nothing. So first of all I'm going to what? I'm going to stop it. Stop. Now go to what? Select FTP site, right click over it and go to what? Select new. New what? New FTP site. I'm going to create an FTP site, so click on the FTP site, then click next. Here description, any description means my FTP site. Next, all assign port number that we have discussed it. For web server we are using port number. For web server we are using port number what? Web server का port number कम use की? Port number 80. For FTP site, port number is used what? For FTP, port number 21. And I have discussed what is port. Here the port means communication channel through which you are going to communicate with web server for FTP server. So that's called what? That's called port. And two type of ports are there: software ports and hardware ports. These are called what? Software ports. Port number 80 for web server, port number 21 for FTP. And there are, these are what? These are called software ports. And there are another ports. They are called hardware ports. USB port, PS2 ports, RJ45 ports. Did you remember about? Wailing the canang divini. USB port, 2.0 port with 3.0 port. Or PS2 port. PS2 port mouse the bar use ki around jack wala. And sabah USB port we previously check among sara desktop system aur ekwa PS2 port use ko. Dadine ilawa RJ45 port de mung sara. Network cable connect cable da para. RJ registered jack 45. RJ11 for telephone. The hardware ports. These are hardware ports, and these are what? These are software ports. So for FTP side, we are using what? Port number 21. Next, then do not isolate user. Each and every user on the client side is allowed to access FTP site without providing his username and password. Do not isolate. Select this. Next, path of the file, go to browse, C drive, inetpub, and then FTP. Okay. Next, from there, read and write. Write means uploading. Read means just going to browse, and write means uploading. Next, and then finish. Website has been created. That is what FTP site. Now going to close it. Start program, admin tools, and check it out. Active Directory user and computer. If there are already users are there. So John and Khan user are there. Now going to what? Going to log in on the client side. Go to the client computer and log in with these users. Khan is already there. Assign a password and going to log in and go to another client, and from there log in with another user. Now from this server, from this client computer, we want to access that FTP site we have created yet, but in FTP root there is nothing. There is no file available. So how to access it? For example, I'm going to create a file there. Go to open my computer, go to C drive, and there inetpub, and then FTP root. I'm going to create a file here. Right click new, and text file I'm going to create. I'm going to create a text file here with the name of, for example, ABC. Open it, and there I'm going to type welcome. Welcome to my FTP site. Select copy and then paste it. Close this. Now go to the client side, open Internet Explorer, and we want to access that file available there. So how to access it? Type FTP // The IP address of the server operating system is what? Just double click on this and going to check it out. The IP address of the server operating system, that is what? 10.0.0.1. So we want to access the FTP site from the client side, so just type FTP // 10.0.0.1. Click here 10.0.0.1, and that file is available here. FTP site with the name of ABC. We have created a file and just open it. Welcome to my FTP site is available. Checking file task automatically. FTP root accessible by file, you can access it easily. But if this user means Khan user want to upload something from the client side, so what to do? For example, this user want to upload something. So right click on his desktop, going to create a file with the name of what? For example, I'm going to create a file with the name of Khan. Open it, and here I'm going to type what? Hello. Copy and then paste it here. That is Khan's desktop. That is the user desktop. We have created this file on the desktop of Khan with the name of Khan. Now we want to upload this file, so just select it and drag and drop. We can upload it easily. Now check it out on the server operating system. Server Talarse, open my computer, go to C drive, open inetpub, then open FTP root. Khan folder is available there as well. Now the client wants to access your home sheet, and you can upload it as well. Go to the second user. Who is the second user? This is Khan, and another user, that is, for example, John user is there. This is John. Now how to access? The same procedure is going to be used. Open Internet Explorer, then type FTP // 10.0.0.1. Go to what? It's not accessible directly. Go to page, and from there open FTP site in Windows Explorer. Now it's accessible. This user is John, but ABC and Khan both files are available. There is no security. You can open this file as well. Check it out, and then open. You can also open the Khan folder as well, because there is no security. We have selected what? Do not isolate user. So now go to what? If this user also want to upload something from here, so right click and create a folder with the name of, for example, XYZ on his desktop. Open it, write something here, copy and then paste it here. Now this is what, this is John's desktop. We also want to upload this file, so just select it and drag and drop. So he can also upload it. Now close this, go to the server operating system, open my computer, C drive, inetpub, FTP root, so ABC, Khan and XYZ is available. There is no security to access FTP site without username and password. Now, for example, if I want to apply security, so what we have to do, open my FTP site in IIS, right click over it, go to properties, and from there security accounts. Directory security menu is there, and there is what by default, if you are going to access it, home directory, there is a checkbox with the name of what, allow anonymous access. Allow anonymous. If I am going to off this checkbox, yes, apply, and then OK. Now go to what? Go to the client side. Go to the client side, open Internet Explorer, and if you want to access that website, FTP // then 10.0.0.1. So he's going to ask about his username and password. Who's the username and password? Suppose previously it wasn't asking about that. So now just provide what, your username and password. So then you are what, you can access that file and folders. Without username and password, you can't access that file and folders available in FTP site. Is that clear? So that's called what? That's called security reasons. Allow anonymous connection or anonymous users. So if I'm going to off that checkbox, so it doesn't ask about the username and password. Again, right click over it, go to properties, from there security accounts, and then allow anonymous connection. Apply it, OK, and just for a single time, just refresh it. Go to the client computer, and what you do there, open again Internet Explorer. If again you want to access their website, so now it doesn't ask about the username and password. Directly accessible because we have allowed anonymous connections or anonymous users. Is that clear? But if a person wants to access that website with what? With the username, not with the password. We want to access their website with the canonical names, with their labels. Means I want to access that now. For currently we are accessing what? FTP // then 10.0.0.1 through the IP address. But if you want to access their website through what? FTP // means through their names. So what we have to do, we have discussed it in the server clearly. What we have to do, Arif Asabaku, Mustafa, Firdaus, anyone, Zubair. We want to access their website not through their IP address. We want to access it through their names. FTP // www.hello.com, kardan.edu, kabul.edu, or anything else. We want to access it through their names. Shakir, Abdullah. Roja Hussein. Ji. Tashi khabari di bas. Why kana? Ji. We have to register this FTP site. We have to what? We have to register this FTP site in what? In DNS server. DNS server के बदले registration का हुई. Then you are allowed to access their website through their names. ये भी करना है. जैसे कि आप गोरे होता, बस प्रतिमा को गोरे होता. Go to what? Start programs, admin tools. From there open DNS server. DNS server, select forward lookup zone. Right click over it and select what? Select new zone. Then next. Primary zone, next. To all domain controllers in the Active Directory, next. Here you have to what? You have to create zone name. Hello.com, kardan.com, abc.com, kabul.com, anything. So I want to access it what? With the name of hello.com. Hello.com. Next. Allow secure dynamic updates, next, and then finish. Now just check it out, forward lookup zone. There would be a zone with the name of hello.com has been created. Right click over it and select what? New host. We want to access it through what? Through www. So open it and in the top, just check it out, hello.com is there, but it's not fully qualified domain. So just what? Type www. Now check it out, www.hello.com is available. And then what the IP address of that server operating system where your FTP site is available. So what to do? 10.0.0.1. Click on the add button and then cannot be, probably because the reference 0 cannot be found. What is pointer is available? Then let's check it out. Host 10.0.0.1 hello.com, and in the reverse lookup zone it's already created www.hello.com. okay, just check it out. Go to close, and then on the client side we want to access their website through what? Through their name. So what to do? FTP //hello.com. That website can be accessed through what? Through their name as well. Access coalition. So you have to just register this website in what? In DNS server. Is it clear? Just registration. Go to DNS server, right click on forward lookup zone, create new zone, and in that zone just type hello.com, kabul.com, kardan.com, shalam.com, and then going to access it with FTP // and then www. your zone name or your domain name. Is that clear? Shakir Pushukana. Now for the reasons of what? The second method, that is what? That isolated user mode. Isolated user mode means one root, multiple directory. Each and every user is just allowed to access his or her folder. He is not allowed to access another user folders. If you are going to access it from here, so all the user files available. Means Gori the design FTP site access through their username or through their IP address. So all user files are available. You can access all user files, but we don't want to use it here. So what we have to do? Go to the server operating system, and from there I'm going to what? I'm going to create a folder with the name of what? Open C drive. Then I'm going to create a new folder. For example, FTP site. For example, FTP server. Now open this, and what is our domain name? What is the name of our domain? Domain name, sorry, right click, go to properties on my computer, go to computer name, and domain name is kabul.com. Domain name is kabul.com. So when we are going to create a folder in the C drive, right click and create a new folder with the name of what? With the name of domain. Then we are going to what? Right click and creating a new folder. We are having two users, with one is Khan and the second one is John. Two users are there. First of all, you have to create a general folder in the C drive. Then in that folder you have to create a folder with the name of your domain. In that folder you have to create different folder with the name of your users. So we are having two users, John and Khan. If you are having another user, so right click and create another folder with the name of Kamal, Wahid, Javed, Abed, anything. So for each and every user you have to create a folder. If you want to create a folder, now this created user has been created. Now go to what? Open IIS, and from there I want to what? I want to create a website for the isolated user mode. So right click in FTP, right click new FTP site. The same procedure is going to be used, but we have to select the second option, new FTP site. Select next. From their description, my FTP site. Then the same port is going to be used, port number 21. From here now we have to what? We have to select the second option. Previously we have discussed what? We have to say do not isolate user. Means each and every user with the username domain user is allowed to access that FTP site, but providing without username and password. But now if I'm selecting what? Isolated user mode, so from this we have to what? Each and every user is just allowed to access his or her folder. He is not allowed to access another user's file for the security reasons. So we are using what? We are selecting isolated user mode. Select this and then click next. The same procedure path. So go to C drive and select that folder we have created with the name of what? With the name of FTP site. So select FTP server. Select that folder and click on the OK button. Now click next. Read and write both permission. Again next, and then finish. Now for example, what I'm going to do, go to what? Go to open my computer, then C drive, and from there I'm opening this one. Go to John folder, and there I am going to create a folder with the name of this user. Means with the name of John, I am going to create a file. TXT should be there with the file extension. I am going to create a folder with the name of John and open it, and then I'm going to text welcome to what? Welcome to my FTP site. Now copy and paste it here. This one is John folder. Again go to what? Open Khan folder, right click and then create a new file as well. Just typing hello. This is the second user file. Now close this and go to what? Go to the client's machine. Now just check it out. Who is the user? Go to check it out. Shut down and from there check it out. This is what? This is Khan user. Now if you want to access that website, so what we have to do? Open my Internet Explorer. Go to what? Type there FTP // and the server IP address 10.0.0.1. So now this user is just allowed to what? His or her folder. Assign his username and password. Open it. So he's just going to access his folder, khan.txt. He's not allowed to access another user file. A general folder उसने open की. He just allowed to what? His folder. For example, he want to upload something. He want to upload something from the client side. For example, here I'm going to create a folder with the name of AAA. And now he want to upload it, so drag and drop in this folder. Now I'm going to close it and go to what? Go to the server operating system. Go to the server operating system, open my computer, C drive, my FTP server, open kabul.com and then open Khan folder. So there is what? There is AA. It's not available another user's file. Is that clear? Going to close this and go to what? Go to the second user. Second user, this is John user. Now we want to access that file again. We want to access that FTP site. So FTP // and then 10.0.0.1. Again is going to what? Is going to ask about the username and password. So the username is John and the password of that user is. Now this is just opening the John's folder, not another user's folder. So that's called what? If you want to upload it, so XYZ drag and drop, you can easily drag and drop. But now check it out. Each and every user having their own files. No one is allowed to access another user's file. Open this. John is just allowed to John and XYZ is there. And if you are going to open Khan folder, so just Khan and a.txt is available. So no one is allowed to access another user file. So that's why it's called isolated user mode. Each and every user is just allowed to access his or her folder. No one is allowed to access another user file. That's called isolated user mode. Is it clear? Do not isolate user means each and every user allowed to access all folders or all files available in FTP site. But if you are selecting isolated user mode, so each and every user is just allowed to access his or her folder. He is not allowed to access another user files. So that's why it's called what? It's called isolated user mode in FTP server. Is that clear? Yes. बस ठीक है ना. Hope that you